Approve memos, lead a workshop, remember birthdays, direct workflow, my own bathroom, micro.
What is all this?
This is my way back. We are going to start a brownie empire and teach these girls real business skills. We want some good recruits. Get in there, go for the aggressive girls.
I feel kind of sweaty and scared.
It's just the coffee kicking in. Oh, you know what? Oh, I may have switched them. I put a little splash of bourbon in mine.
Hey, this is where dandelions sell.
Bitch. Ooh, that batch is burnt. That sweater just says, I give up.
You're making me feel very insecure right before my date. Don't.
If you could hear these sad basset hounds, they'd be saying, Claire, put us above
That's
your
not what my
waist.
boobs sound like.
Please don't zip me up in your jeans.
Let's talk about The Boss, starring Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Bell, and Peter Dinklage. This movie's kind of all over the place. I mean, there's a couple cool moments that I was really laughing hard, but overall the story is pretty formulaic, and there's not much new to offer here. There's parts of this movie, I get it. Comedy is subjective, and you know, the theater was packed. I just don't understand. There's some parts of comedy that I don't get, and it's just not my thing. You know, I don't like the jokes where people are thrown into walls or Melissa McCarthy falls down a flight of stairs. That's just is not funny to me. If that stupid slapstick humor kind of stuff just doesn't do it for me. If you like that kind of stuff, you may like The Boss more than I did. What I like is when Melissa McCarthy is kind of just left to kind of do her own lines and come up with her own stuff on the spot. Those are the funniest moments to me. There's this scene with her and Kristen Bell where she's trying to get her ready for a date. It's pretty much the exact same scene from The Heat with her and Sandra Bullock when they're in the bathroom. It's basically the exact same scene, but it still made me laugh because it's so funny. The improvisation of Melissa McCarthy is there. Melissa McCarthy is a funny woman, but I get why people are starting to get a little old with her because she does kind of do the same thing over and over again. For me, I don't mind it because I like her. There are some weird things in this movie I don't quite understand. Like the entire movie, she has this thing around her neck. And I didn't see Tammy, but I heard it was the same way with Tammy. I don't understand what that's about. Is she like self-conscious about her neck? Or, I don't know. There's not a scene in the entire movie where her neck isn't covered. That's kind of weird. Peter Dinklage in this movie, oh my gosh. It's probably one of the worst roles I've seen, although he was pretty bad in Pixels last year. This is another bad performance. I don't know if it's his fault or just the material that he's asked to deal with, but I don't know. At a certain point, it just became too over the top for me. It gets really cartoony towards the end. Kind of crazy. There's a couple scenes in this movie, I won't give it away, but that are really over the top. Towards the end, it is just goes really crazy. It didn't bother me that much, but I just didn't laugh enough in this movie. You know, it's not complete garbage, but it's not really that great either. I would recommend maybe a rent if you're really bored or if you're a big Melissa McCarthy fan. I'm going to give this movie 2 out of 5 stars. Apparently this movie was directed by Melissa McCarthy's husband, who also directed Tammy, which apparently is horrible too, so maybe the husband-wife combo is not the right route to go. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, click this glorious subscribe belly button. If you want to see my last 2 videos, click up here in these magical areas. This is everything Animepunk. Peace out.